Good day everyone, my name is Alex and welcome to a new unboxing video. For today I'm unboxing and taking a first look at the UMIDIGI Z Pro, and I have to say that I've been waiting for this phone for quite some time. For those of you that don't know anything about this phone, we have the Helio X27 CPU. This is a very powerful CPU. We also have 4 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage, and the phone has a 5.5-inch screen with a 1080p resolution. Now, this should be very similar to the UMI Z. So this is the UMI Z. But compared to that one, we actually have a dual camera setup on this one. So we have two 13-megapixel cameras on the back, and that's basically the main selling point for this device, the dual camera setup on the back. So I'm definitely looking forward to that setup. So they have also sent two cases and a screen protector, so I guess I'm gonna show you the cases as well. But before we go any further, can you guys help me get to like 300 likes on this video? So don't forget to press that like before we go any further. Alright, let's get this open and check it out. Alright, so this comes in a very similar box to the UMI Z. So if you remember the box from the UMI Z, it was made out of metal just like this one. So with this one we actually have the new brand name, which is UMIDIGI, and on the back we see some specifications. So we have the Helio X27, so basically everything that I've already told you. Right here it says the UMI Z Pro. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this opened. And it's right here. So this one should be black. Ooh, look at that. So let's take this off. I love taking those screen protectors off. And of course there is a fingerprint scanner right here in the home button. And hopefully this one works better than the one on the UMI Z, because I didn't really like how that one was working. Wow, and look at this one, it's gorgeous. So I have to say that between this and the UMI Z, the color on this one is just so much nicer. So I definitely like this one much more. Like, look at that color. So a very good looking color. Alright, so size wise they do seem identical basically. So even on the sides everything is basically identical, just the cameras on the back. So this one has one camera and the UMI Z Pro has dual cameras on the back. So that's basically the only difference. Alright, so let's leave these aside for a bit. Let's see what we have in here. We have a little booklet, I guess. So UMIDIGI Z Pro. So just like a user manual basically. And what else do we have in here? We have the SIM card tray slot removal tool. I can even show you that that SIM card tray. So this phone can take either two SIM cards or a SIM card and an SD card, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I was right. So we'll put that back inside. And aside from that, we have the USB-C cable. It's a red cable, and the power adapter. And this is a fast charger, if I remember correctly, from the older one. So I'm gonna try to get the camera to focus. So now we can actually see it. So yeah, this is a fast charger, well, kind of fast, not the fastest out there. So I'm very curious to see how long it will actually take to charge the device. But I'm imagining it's gonna be very similar with the UMI Z. So we'll leave the box aside. Now the phone, the only difference between this and the UMI Z, as I said before, it's the dual camera setup. So on the back there we have the dual cameras, the dual tone flash, the UMIDIGI logo, and all the way at the bottom designed by UMIDIGI. On the left hand side here we have the power button and the volume keys, and these ones are also made out of metal. On the other side there is just that SIM card tray. At the bottom we have what looks to be like two speakers, however only one of them it's a speaker, the other one it's a microphone, and of course we have the USB-C port right there. And moving to the top we have the 3.5mm audio jack. And that's about it basically for the phone. On the front we have another front-facing camera, we have the speaker, and of course the fingerprint scanner that's in the home button. So that's about it. So I'm not sure if I should show those cases. Let me show you the cases. So this is a screen protector. I'm not gonna install this. It's a very straightforward screen protector basically. So we'll leave that aside. But let's see if we got different cases from the UMI Z. So we have, no, we get the exact same cases basically. I have this exact same case for the UMI Z. So I think this one is a different color though. Yeah, it's definitely a different color. So the phone looks very cool with that case on it. So a very good looking case. Let's see the other one here for a second. So this is just a regular silicone case. So of course this will offer way more protection for the phone than this one, but this one looks very, very cool, as you can probably tell. All right, so we'll get rid of the cases. So let's get the cases out. All right, and let me clear the table here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. I'm imagining that it's got some battery. So we see their new brand name, and this is actually the same on the UMI Z now, because the UMI Z got an update maybe a week and a half ago. So now it looks just like this one when it starts up. So we'll just wait for the phone to start up. All right, and I guess we'll go through the setup together. So we'll skip the SIM card. We'll connect to my Wi-Fi network. So I already see my 5 GHz Wi-Fi network right there. So dual band Wi-Fi. So let's connect to this one, and we'll have to wait for a bit. All right, so we are not gonna copy any accounts from any device. We'll go next. I guess I'm gonna skip my email. Actually, I should actually get it because I wanna download the Antutu Benchmark and the Geekbench 4, and also show you the benchmark results later on. So let me put in my email. All right, and we are back. I'm gonna go next. So we'll wait a bit longer, and not now. And let's set up a fingerprint so we can see how the fingerprint does. So let's select the pattern. We'll use the same one as always. Show all notifications, next. Now I think that this is gonna be much faster than the one on the UMI Z. This one just feels faster, but we'll see in a bit. Let's see if I can add the same one. No, I cannot. So I can add another finger, so we'll skip that one. So don't restore anything. And it's on. So we get a blue wallpaper. I think it was different on the UMI Z. So let's see what apps we get pre-installed here. So of course we get Google Now, the Play Store, Gmail, and basically not that much. Let's see if there are any updates at this time. So we'll just give it a second. So no updates at this time. So as you see, we have the on-screen buttons, but we could actually hide those or turn them off. And I'm very curious to unlock this with my finger. So much better compared to the UMI Z, so much faster. So definitely an improvement over the UMI Z for the fingerprint scanner, like a big improvement. With the other one, you actually had to like touch it twice, and it was slow. Basically it was slow. That was my biggest issue with that one. But this one seems to be much faster, so a very good thing. So if I go to settings here and about phone, of course we have the UMI Z Pro, the CPU, which is the Helio X27, the 4 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. So maybe we should bring those back up. And if I go to storage and USB, out of that 32 gigs we have about 25 left. The rest is being used by the operating system. So I even got an email right now. Alright, so next I want to install the Antutu Benchmark and the Geekbench 4. We'll do those, and then I want to take some pictures around the house here. It's dark out already, so I just want to take a couple of pictures on the table or anything like that so I can show you some pictures. Alright, so on the Antutu Benchmark we get a score of about 87,000, and if I remember correctly the score was higher on the UMI Z, so I'll definitely run this again for the full review. And here of course we can see some information, so the CPU, the RAM, the cameras and so on. And secondly, on the Geekbench 4 we get a multi-core score of about 4400 and a single core score of about 1700, well closer to 1800. Down here we can see the operating system, the model name and so on. So these are the scores that we get on the Antutu Benchmark and the Geekbench 4. Alright, and now let's check out the camera, because basically the camera is the main selling point for this phone. So let's see here, we have a Pro Photo mode, so you can change a whole bunch of things in here. We have panorama picture, if we want to do that, videos, and I'm curious to see about the quality of the videos. So video quality, so it can record in 4K, so 4K video recordings. Let's see what else we have here. So this one here, it's basically the mode where you can actually use both lenses. So this is gonna be very interesting to actually check out. So let's get this closer to us. Let's tap on it. Oh, look at that. Let's check out that picture quickly. So it's taking a second to actually load the picture. Oh no, what's happening here? So I guess I have to play with the focus, refocus. Okay, so that actually looks good. Also, you can refocus basically anywhere you want. So let's save that. So this is how it looks. So very, very cool actually. So everything in the background, it's blurred out except for the focus point basically. So it does look pretty cool, but let's do that one more time. So let's add, let's bring this closer to us. I'm not sure if you can actually see me. Let's try it like this, for example. Let's actually turn it around. Let's put this somewhere in the background. Now let's click on that. So I made it f0.8 basically. Right, so I took a picture and I will wait till the picture actually loads. And I guess we'll click on it, we'll press refocus, and then we'll select the focus point right here, and then we'll save it. So let's check that picture out. So look at that. So everything it's blurred out except for our focus point. So very, very cool. Yeah, I definitely like this camera. I can't actually wait to go outside, because in here I have a whole bunch of lights pointing at the phone. So not the greatest experience for taking pictures. So I'll definitely go outside tonight, and I'm gonna take some nighttime pictures, and I'm gonna post those on Twitter actually. So if you follow me there, you're gonna see the pictures in a couple of hours. And we can even take black and white pictures. That's pretty cool. So yeah, definitely the camera, it's pretty cool on this device. And as I said, I'm really looking forward to checking out the camera more. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, don't forget to press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll definitely see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.